If I am going to announce my retirement, it's not in the downtown hotel with very ugly, ugly carpets. You can't get, I don't know. Sharapova, Okbe has just joined us. Okbe, she said, they sent this message to me, I didn't click on it. You understand? I know this drug as Mydronate. I've been using it for over 10 years. So I never knew of when they say we're talking about meldonium, we're not talking about, Mydronate. I mean, what do you take of that? Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Ken. It's nice being here. It has almost becomes a cliche that ignorance can never be a defense. Now, you are one of the topmost athletes, the highest any female athlete for the almost a decade now.
Yes, yes.
So, Ken, coming out in that carefully worded statement shows that was not a making. That statement was done by a legal team, if the way that thing was worded. And now, Ken, saying you were informed, it's just like when you go into an examination, you have to read the instruction before you commence. The instruction might say use 2B, and you are using 2H or 2HB now. You cannot excuse yourself if you fail that exam. Now, she not clicking on what you were told to check
from
will not exonerate you. And secondly, give it to her. The statement came out on the 1st, whether it's called P or P extra. Okay. Now, Australia Open was the first month, which was also January. Now, the makers of that job, they came out and said, look, she said she'll be taking it for 10 years, a decade. And they said, this drug is not something you should take for a long term. It's a short-term drug. So she needs to explain more why something that should be taken. Is that not drug abuse on a long term has now become something you take for 10 years. So I think she should just pay the penalty.
All right, that is Sharapova. They will just briefly say you will have to take this because I tell you, Andy Murray, Djokovic, as well as Nadal, say she should pay the price, but others are saying maybe it was just a mistake on her part. It was a negligence on her part not to have opened email, because he said before you can read email, you have to check it, click, unclick, and whatever it is. But she's supposed to have a team, a medical team, the support team that will help her in doing all these things. Let's see how it pans out. We shall follow it and we'll let you know. So we are back to the studio. We are back to Pijan. We are back to Harrison. Harrison, before we went to break, I asked you, I said, are you still going back to Cambodia to play football?
No, I will not go back to Cambodia, but there are still so many other things to do in respect of sports.
Okay.
Maybe in a couple of months, I will have to break this record again.
Okay, you want to keep breaking the record before the Bangladesh guy comes back
and puts my own database of balancing the ball on the head while riding bicycle. That's the one I attempted to do before they said I should do the one being recorded and being observed by the Guinness World Record. So as time goes on, I have to set that one on the database in Guinness World Record.
Has nobody has tried? Anybody tried that before?
Done that one.
So you want to be the first man to now to beat your record?
Yes, to put it on database as they instructed me.
How many millions of the Guinness Book of Record pay you for this? No, you don't want to tell. Okay, don't say it. You tell me when we leave this studio.
They wouldn't pay now.
Okay.
Even if there's any money to be paid.
Okay.
You say, having done this, the record has to be ratified.
Okay.
And when the record is ratified, then they get back to us. Even we are paying some money to the Guinness Book of Records by tomorrow.
Using the fast.
Because they must get back to us in good time. But let me tell you, this guy was ready. He was prepared to do much more than the 48.04 kilometers he did that day.
Little by little.
But no, the cameras were telling us, oh, their batteries are flat. They are running down. Otherwise, he would have continued. But if he is doing it and there's no recording, it's of no essence. So the thing is that he can break this record even tomorrow if he wants to do it. But we are waiting because the Indian man is already eyeing this record.
Yes.
He will want to break this record. Let him try it. But we are saying he should do it in the same difficult situation that this guy did his own on the express road where there were trailers.
Was it on in a controlled situation?
Well, the stadium.
Okay, this is on inside the stadium. Okay, not in
we want him to do it on the express road where there are buses, there are trailers, there are a lot of distractions.
That's Benja.
Yes. Yeah. So if he does it and he breaks this man's record, yes, he will go again and break that record. I will back him.
You will back him?
Yes.
Okay, maybe since we now have this tradition of if there's a way it could be inculcated into the Lagos Marathon, yeah, that one is shorter. Maybe we'll just elongate his own timer so that, you know, the road will be free.
The marathon is 42 kilometers. He does it 48.
He can start earlier and join the people. You know, the road that Saturday will be virtually free.
Actually, we were in touch with the Lagos State government.
Okay.
So whenever the marathon is going to be done, if they want to bring it in, we will not hesitate to be part of it. But as I said, I will back this guy up to break as many records.
Doctor, I've been trying to look for you when this is going on. Were you in the bike or in a...
No, start the game again.
No, at the beginning, I saw you at the beginning, but when the walk was on, I've been looking for you.
Do you think I can walk as fast as this? That's me there. That's me there.
Okay, I've been trying to look for you.
But at the point in time, this guy, everybody was running after him.
Okay, and he was still going.
You see that motorcycle?
Yes. Okay, this is before the flag.
This is the beginning.
This is the inspection, and then this is what, you know, we are looking at here. Doctor, you can't leave here without me asking you about this transition that has been going on and on. You've been part of the national team for a very long time.
Yeah.
We've had this crisis with our coaches. We have this crisis with our captains and whatever. What do you make of, you know, the Olise resignation? You know, from the
very unfortunate.
Okay.
I did not expect him to resign the way he did.
Okay.
Well, we should not be crying over a split knee. We should not be talking about it again. Other than that, we must have learned some lessons from this episode.
But do we learn the lessons?
No, I believe we must have learned. If not, somebody will blame us.
Okay.
You know, there are a lot of lessons to be learned around this issue. But right now, my concern, my take now is the match against Egypt.
Okay.
NFF they acted fast and with wisdom to have brought Siasia immediately, because you cannot have a team without a coach. And if you look at it, Siasia has been one time the Super Eagles coach.
So it's coach of the under-23.
The coach of the under-23.
Yeah.
And some of the under-23 players will feature in this game. So the NFF bringing Siasia straight away is a very good decision. But for us now, what do we have to do? We must start supporting Siasia and the team. We must pray for the team. A lot of people say Ladipo believes in prayers. I believe, because if you don't believe in prayers, let them cost you one, and let's see what happens. Yeah, we must pray. But then, let us not put everything on Siasia. The whole team was bad before he came. Let us support him to succeed. I believe that we can beat the Egyptians here in Kaduna, particularly if all of us support the team. That's why I have decided to go to Kaduna Wednesday before the match.
Okay.
With my members, we are going to talk to fans around Kaduna and its environs to come and support us. If we are able to win here in Kaduna, then let's go to Egypt. Try to beat them, or if the worst happens, manage the draw. Okay. And then we're home and dry.
You have any contribution?
Yes, Doctor. In spite of all these, let me say, modest contribution, despite all the recommendations, when are we expecting the National Merit Award?
Well, the National Merit Award will certainly come when God wants it to come. But I just must tell you that 5 times I have been recommended by the Senate, by the House of Reps, by the Ministry, by the late head of state, our head of state, Yaradua, and even the ex-president, Goodluck Jonathan, said, you are due for a national award. I don't know what again I have to do. 40 years of my life, every minute of my life, yes, I've given it selflessly to
Nigeria. Acknowledged by FIFA.
Acknowledged by everybody around the world. When it will come, let me say, God's time is the best.
But Ken, I think we rather appreciate it now than it was.
Okay, so we keep singing about it, and also Dr. Lakpo, we showed during the China's Kids Cup. We pray you were part of us here. It's May. The finals come up. Even from Lagos State preliminaries, we'll knock on your door.
Let me say it now. China's is doing something wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking in the past of fielding overage players. But if we start taking the kids from now,
knowing them,
that will be a thing of the past. Thank you.
Chinedu, this is your show. Close this show for us. Tell us with your vision, close the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thank the viewers, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, great Nigeria. I'm great to be a Nigerian.
That's the camera.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great to be a Nigerian, and Nigeria in general. We are great people, from the head of state to the least person in this country. We are all great. Let the youth come up. As China is bringing out these kids, support them. I also thank Bet Niger for giving me sponsorship. Yes, and I thank Dr. Rafiu Oladipo Sports Foundation for their support. Generally, I thank all my fans.
Has Imo State contacted you?
Yeah, I believe they will contact me, but...
No, we are going to contact them. we contact. I'm taking him to the governor.
All right. Okay, thank you for being part of the show.
Nice,
thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harrison.
Thank you,
it's been wonderful. I wish I can put this on my head. Can you let me
You can do it now.
Okay?
Do it, let's see.
All right. Have a blessed Sunday.
No, before you do that. Yeah. A lot of people will say because he has hair on put it here.
Okay, all right,
let's see.
Wow. Okay, that's the balancing. Thank you. Very smart. All right, that's the end of the show. Thank you very much.